The next section of our code template that we need to discuss is the define event section. Don't worry that I'm going out of order and we skipped a bunch of the other sections. These other sections are more advanced topics that we'll get to later on in this course. The define event section is where we'll write the code to execute some sort of command based upon an event. To illustrate the significance of the define event section, it's important to realize that when your program is complete, the vast majority of the code will exist in define event. Basically, if an event occurs, like someone pressing a button on a touch panel or keypad, then do something based on that event. For example, a user presses the lights on button on a keypad. An event is triggered, and in the event handler, the push statement, the programmer will send the command to the lighting system to turn on the lights. Very simple. We'll actually begin writing events in the next tutorial, but before we do, you should understand how the processor works and how events are handled. This is important because NetLinks is an event-driven architecture, and therefore, most of the code you are going to write will be based on one of the event handlers: a data event, a button event, channel event, level event, or timeline event. Take a look at this diagram. If any events have been written in your code to handle the message, the NetLinks interpreter executes that block of code. Once all the code to handle that event is completely executed, it looks to see if any other events exist in the queue. If they do, the next event is handled. However, if the queue has become empty or an unhandled event occurs, the CPU will move down to the define program section and execute any code that exists there. For reference, this diagram is on page 18 of the NetLinks programming manual. We'll learn more about the define program section and its limitations in a later tutorial. Next, let's start writing an actual button event.